Still in the spirit of Yud Shvat, the Rebbe's Nesis, the Rebbe becoming Rebbe, I'll share with you a story which is so illustrative of the Rebbe's approach, the Rebbe's love, the Rebbe's care, the Rebbe's attention to every single individual, whoever, wherever this person might be. Which is actually what a leader, what Moshe Rabbeinu is all about. As we remember, Moshe Rabbeinu became Rebbe because he chased one little sheep and carried it back on his shoulder. One sheep, one Jew, one mitzvah. And the Rebbe tells us that's what it's all about. So this individual who arrives in 770, not knowing what a Rebbe is, but having been told that if anyone can help him with his particular, apparently life-threatening situation, it's the Rebbe. So he arrives to the Rebbe's office, secretary's office, in 770, the Rebbe's headquarters, and he asks to see the Rebbe. They tell him there's a waiting list. I'll wait? Yeah, but it might take a little moment. I'll wait? Yeah, but we're talking about a half a year. Oh, but I need to see him right away. It's impossible. What can I do? You can write a note, a letter, and we'll bring it into the Rebbe, and the Rebbe will most probably answer you. I need to see him. It's not something that I can put on the letter. Sorry, we can't help you. He walks out of the office, distraught, disappointed. And a young bacher meets him outside and he says, "Sir, you look like somebody who could use some help." He says, "Indeed. And I came for help. I came to ask the Rebbe's help and the Rebbe's advice, and they wouldn't let me in." He says, "Yes, obviously. There are thousands of people from all over the world waiting to come in to see the Rebbe. So it's impossible to let anybody in." The man breaks down. This bacher feels bad and he says, "You know what, I'm going to tell you something, but I didn't tell you. In a short while, on President Street, 5-minute walking from here, the Rebbe will come out from his own home. And there will be a driver waiting for him on the street to bring to the Rebbe's secretary, to bring the Rebbe to the office. Stand over there like in the side, and maybe the Rebbe will notice you and the Rebbe will ask you, the Rebbe will give you the attention that you need." But I didn't say anything. He goes, stands on the side of the Rebbe's steps. The Rebbe comes out. "How can I help you?" And he tells the Rebbe his issue. The Rebbe spent with him close to 10 minutes, right there in front of the house, on the street. Whatever the Rebbe told him, he was very happy. He was beaming after that. He sees the Rebbe going into the car, the Rebbe going out, going off. And suddenly, out of nowhere, a few young men, Bachim, Yeshiva students, jumped out from the bushes and accosted him and says, "What did you do? How dare you stop the Rebbe like this and hold the Rebbe back for 10 minutes? Do you know what it means? A moment, a second by the Rebbe? Just stopping the Rebbe like this. Imagine everybody's going to stand over here. The Rebbe will be standing here for days and days and days and days and then and just seeing rows of long of people." He got very disappointed with himself, although he was happy with what the Rebbe gave him his time and the blessing. But he says, "I didn't know. I was completely unaware. You have to apologize." Anyway, he went back to 770, wrote a letter of apology to the Rebbe that, "I'm sorry, Rebbe, I didn't know, I was not aware." And he says to the Rebbe, "Young people brought it to my attention that what I did was completely unacceptable." And he was sitting there in the office. And in no time, the secretary went into the Rebbe's room and came out with an answer to him. And the Rebbe writes to him 2 things. Number 1, these young men who told you that you had no reason to be there and it was unacceptable for you to be there, they had no business being there. They were supposed to sit in shul and 770 in the yeshiva and sit in the learning now. So just disregard what they said. Number 2, said the Rebbe, the Baal Shem Tov says that it's possible that the neshama comes down into this world just to do one person one time a favor. Who knows? Maybe the purpose of my neshama, says the Rebbe, coming down into this world was just to do you a favor, to help you and advise you. So don't feel bad. And in fact, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to be of help to you. The Rebbe, neshama, came down into this world just to do one Jew a favor. The Rebbe's neshama came down into this world to take us out of exile, lead the whole world towards redemption. One person doing a neshama, one time doing a favor? Yes, indeed. We bring the Geula, we welcome the Geula by appreciating, understanding the importance of each single individual act. One time doing a favor. So the one mitzvah, the one favor will bring us the one Geula still before the Shabbos. Good Shabbos, my friends.